You know, every evening when the sun begins to set behind the houses and the sky turns that lonely shade of orange, I do something I probably shouldn't. I set the dinner table for two. Even though I live alone now, one plate for me and one for him, the one who's never coming back. And every time I do it, I whisper, maybe tonight he'll walk through that door again. My heart still believes what my mind knows isn't true. It's been 3 years since he left this world. 3 long years since I last heard his laughter echo through our small apartment. Sometimes I still wake up at night thinking I heard him say my name, but it's just the wind. People say time heals everything, but the truth is, time only teaches you how to hide the pain better. It doesn't make it smaller. It just makes you quieter. He loved pasta, especially when I cooked it wrong. Too much garlic, not enough salt. He'd laugh and say, "You'll never learn, will you?" And I'd reply, "Not as long as you keep eating it." Now, I still cook it that way. Not because I don't know better, but because that's the only way it still tastes like him. Sometimes, I sit by the door and look at his old sneakers. Dust has covered them now, but I can't throw them away because they're the last thing that remembers the shape of his feet. Hey, assistant, how tall is the Empire State Building? Every night at 10:15, that's when he used to come home. I sit by the window, coffee in hand, and whisper, "You're late again." I imagine his voice saying, "Traffic was bad," and I smile back into the empty air. I know it's crazy, but when love runs deep, even silence feels like a conversation. Sometimes I even talk out loud, tell him what I cooked, how my day went, what music I listened to. And in those moments, for just a second, I forget he's gone. People tell me I should move on, that I should start a new life, meet someone new, try to be happy again. But what they don't understand is I am happy in my own quiet way, because every memory of him, every little thing he left behind, is a piece of happiness that time can't take from me. When I see couples walking hand in hand on the street, I don't feel jealous. I feel grateful because I know how it feels to have loved like that. Even if it didn't last forever, it was real. People tell me I should move on, that I should start a new life, meet someone new, try to be happy again. But what they don't understand is I am happy in my own quiet way, because every memory of him, every little thing he left behind, is a piece of happiness that time can't take from me. When I see couples walking hand in hand on the street, I don't feel jealous. I feel grateful because I know how it feels to have loved like that. Even if it didn't last forever, it was real. Now, I don't cry every day. Some days I just smile at his pictures and whisper, "You'd be proud of me." I started writing letters I'll never send. Letters that begin with, "Hey love, guess what happened today?" Because sometimes the best way to heal is to keep talking, even if no one answers. The world tells us to move on, but maybe real healing means learning to live with the love that stays, even when the person is gone. If you're listening right now and you've lost someone too, don't rush your heart. Don't let anyone tell you how to grieve. It's okay to miss them. It's okay to talk to them in your mind. It's okay to set a second plate, because love like that never dies. It just becomes invisible, but it's still there, in the smell of their shirt, in the echo of their laughter, in the silence after their favorite song ends. So tonight, when I set the table for two again, I won't do it out of denial. I'll do it out of gratitude. Because once in my life, I had someone worth setting a second plate for. And that's more love than some people get in a lifetime. If you're listening, my love, I still make your favorite pasta, still talk to you at 10:15, still set two plates for dinner. And I'll keep doing it until the day I get to see you again.